Hi everybody, it's Heather from sisterwigs.com, and this is part of my FYI series. I'm going to make this video specifically to address concerns that new wig wearers might have. I'm going to touch on all kinds of issues that might cause one to delve headlong into wig wear, some of the emotional things that you might have to deal with in the process, and some of my suggestions for really good first-time wigs. So let's get this started. I'm writing this, I wrote this particular message in response to several emails that I've gotten from several people who are terrified that they're going to make the wrong decision with wig wear. And I understand the stakes can be kind of high, especially if you've got really high expectations or no expectations at all, and you're just kind of grasping for anything that's going to make you feel pretty and whole again. And, you know, been there, done that. I completely understand. And I just wanted to say, first and foremost, my number one message for this entire video is whatever you're feeling, it's okay and it's normal. Just take a deep breath. Whatever you are experiencing as a first-time wig wearer, it's completely normal. And I understand that you're probably completely overwhelmed. There's a lot going on. And, you know, trust me that I completely understand that, and, you know, you will get through this. It'll be all right. So, woosah, you know? So let's go ahead and just get right down to it. My number one thing, aside from the fact that it's normal and healthy, that I like to drive home to people, is that you should try your best to keep, I mean, I know this is easier said than done too, but you should try to keep yourself out of the trap of blaming yourself for your hair loss, because that's just a vicious cycle. You know, you'll start off by blaming yourself because you ate the wrong things, or you didn't work out enough, or you should have been on hormones, or somebody should have diagnosed it sooner, so you should have been at the doctor faster. Cut yourself a break, seriously, because chances are that this is genetic, and that no matter what you did, it probably wouldn't have had much bearing on what happened. If you have cancer, that sucks, and it's not your fault. If you have PCOS, again, it sucks, and it's not your fault. So, you know, just, I know that it's way, way easier, like I said than done, to try not to feel that kind of guilt. And some people don't experience it, and I envy you people, but a lot of people do. And if you feel that way, try to work through those feelings the best you can, because a wig is not a panacea. It's not going to take those feelings away from you. It's going to help you feel better about your appearance, but that also comes with time. It is not an instantaneous kind of thing for most people. So I definitely want you to work actively on figuring out your emotions and how to best handle those, because you could fix anything you want on the outside, but if the inside's hurting, all of this is for naught. Okay, and you know, if you need a therapist, don't be afraid to go out and get one. That's what they're there for. They're there to listen to you, and that's what you pay them to do, is just listen to you gab and get that stuff off your chest. So, and you know, if you need any help with specific issues related to hair loss, you're welcome to send me an email. I'm always happy to chat with people about that. It takes me a little while to get to some of the responses, so as long as you're cool with waiting a little while I work through them, then that's cool, because I'd like to give everybody a lot of consideration while I'm coming up with my responses. So with that said, I think the third thing I'd like you to keep in mind is to take that with a grain of salt. It's really, really easy to beat yourself up for beating yourself up about your hair loss. And I think that probably is due to the fact that there's a lot of helplessness that goes along with this. You know, you don't know how to stop it. And because it's not exactly in your control, it's really easy to be angry. And then when you realize the futility of how upset and frustrated you are, it's really easy to be frustrated with yourself for being frustrated. So again, it's another vicious cycle. So woosah, woosah, take up some yoga or something. It'll be all right.